glorious Sunday. Apologies for the little bit of a later start than normal. I am still recovering from being up at the, like, let's just say that when we did the Nintendo Switch 2 stuff on Wednesday, my body has yet to recover from waking up that early. So I've been getting a lot more. My body is recovering from lost sleep. That's basically what it is. But good morning, good morning. I hope everybody's having a good day. Today we are going to be doing some Zoshia hunts. We're going to be making a couple builds. I also want to pick up the Heavy Bowgun again because I think the Heavy Bowgun would be really great with this new white flame aspect. You know, I think it would be a really neat concept. But yeah, we're gonna hunt several Zoshias. We're gonna go for the title, and then we're gonna make the full armor set, and we're going to make a build featuring the set. I don't know what weapon we'll do it with, but it's either gonna be the Heavy Bowgun or the hunting horn, because honestly, I'm really happy with the lance. I liked how the lance feels, so I don't think I'm really gonna change much about it. I think my lance build is still something I'm really proud of and really going to stick to. Actually, you know what? Let's make a private lobby so more people can join. Because then I have to accept people into the squad. I don't mind having a squad lobby, but if people want to join the squad, exclamation point squad. But we're gonna make a private lobby for people to come and hang out with. But we're gonna have an open invitation to anybody who wants to come and play today. Anybody and everybody is more than welcome to come and run with me, because we're not stopping until we get at least close to 30 kills today, or we've made our build. And then after we're done with a good amount of Zoshia hunting, we're gonna switch over to Path of Exile 2 and continue our efforts over there of the Gotta Catch Them All Pokemon. Gotta Catch Them All Witch build, which I've been really enjoying. Apparently minions are not really that great right now in Path of Exile 2, but that being said, they're not great because I haven't touched them yet. I haven't, sorry, let me regurgitate what I just said. They're not great because I haven't messed with it myself. You know? Gotta get build crafted. So we're gonna make the Heavy Bowgun upgrade, which requires me to get an orb. Dude, this weapon looks so good, by the way. So for those that don't know, this is the, so, let me show you all. So this is the new weapon set for the Zoshia stuff. They all come with White Flame Torrent, which has a random chance to activate and do 50 straight up damage and ignore all monster armor and layers of any capacity. So essentially it allows you to do true damage to the monster, and it's pretty neat. And it can proc on any hit, so any damage source can proc it. And yeah, it's pretty neat actually. The effect is really cool. I like it, and I think it actually would be better on the Heavy Bowgun, just simply because the Heavy Bowgun builds these days usually involve what is it? Piercing ammo. And I would assume that every pierce effect having a chance to proc it would be pretty sick. So, we're gonna make a build featuring it. But, I did do one Zoshia off stream with some buddies of mine and we lost. One of my buds got absolutely dunked on by Zoshia twice, to say the least. Zoshia doesn't fuck around, man. I've been carded with both my lance and my hunting horn on this new version of it quite often. Well, I wouldn't say quite often. Like, it does happen. He's very strong. He's very, very strong. It takes a lot of practice to really get down, to say the least. So, but we did one, and that was the only one that we did, and it was the only one that we failed. So, it was quite the interesting exposition, to say the least. I did post the schedule in the Discord this morning, chat, just before stream. We've got a lot. We're just gonna be playing a lot of Path of Exile, Path of Exile, Monster Hunter, and then we're gonna start our Pokemon Legends Arceus playthrough on Monday. Sorry, on Thursday. I think it was Thursday? I don't remember which day I selected for it, but we're gonna be starting it. We're gonna be starting it soon. Dude, there's a lot of Hirobami here. What the hell? Oh, wow, that's a lot of Mitsune. Let's go ahead and save this as investigation. After we've killed enough Zoshias, we're gonna go on the Mitsu grind. Because Mitsu is gonna require 50 kills versus just 30 like Zoshia. The reason why Zoshia is so much lower is because it's an event monster. So it barely spawns. So hold on, let me see. How many do I need for this? Okay, so here's Zoshia. We have 13 kills. So so if we're gonna go for the title, oh, Blast Blight apparently is a 2-star against it. Nice. We need to slay 30 times, so we need 20, sorry. We need a grand total of 17 of Zoshias. So let me see real quick. Wait, there's a...
I was given a guess.
You have lots of materials, don't you? Yep. Okay. I do need to replenish my materials. More than likely. Eventually here I'm gonna start having the vendors kind of do what's necessary. Okay, let's see how many Zoshias we have. Okay, so we have 3, 6, 9, 12, 15, 18. Yeah, we have plenty of Zoshias. We have a lot of them, so technically we can fail as many times as we would like. So, we are gonna start with, I think, this one? I think we're gonna start with this one and work our way down. Or we'll start this one and work our way up. I think we're gonna start with this one and work our way up. I think that's what we're gonna do. So yeah, let's get right to it. But, yeah, so I'm gonna make a build featuring Zoshia's kit. I'm gonna make it a separate build, because I've been overriding my current build for a while now, and I've been kind of not wanting to do that, so since we have 150 plus slots, I think it makes sense for me to,
Safety first, right?
Well, it makes sense for me to start making, fun. Okay, let's craft. Okay, can we even make any more Mega Demon Drugs? We can. Okay, I'm gonna use basic armor skins and demon drugs for the time being. Because it doesn't really make sense for me not to. Do 51 there. Do 32 there. I mean, Mega Armor Skin and Mega Demon Drug are basically negligible in terms of their differences. So, like... But... the powder is what matters to me. I want powders. I've also learned that I need to start incorporating Farcasters into my setup. We're getting the vibe for Zoshia. Chat, you see all the ties into White Fatalis, by the way? If you look at the description for the armor and the weapons, like the little descriptions, that's saying that, like, there's, like, an internal urge to destroy that's being held back. Something tells me that, Zoshia is gonna slowly mold into White Fatalis. I just noticed. Let's do a big hook today. But anyways, yeah, I'm gonna start incorporating Firecasters into my kits now. Because Firecasters matter a lot. Go, my little felines! Okay. Let's do the Zoshia hunt, chat. But yeah, what was I talking about? Yeah, so there's a lot of ties into White Fatalis with this guy. And I do mean a lot. Apparently, Fatalis and Zoshia also like, when they're just chilling there sitting, apparently they sit in the same exact mannerism, so...
charged with slaying the target.
That ties into Zoshia being a construct of Fatalis is very much the same. Although, I don't know if they'll bring Fatalis to the game because of Zoshia. I don't know if they will. But we'll see. Okay, we haven't hunted this in a bit. I've played a lot of Path of Exile 2 yesterday. Oh, you missed me? I whipped that? Ow, you bit me, you dick! Ow. I mistyped that, parry. People have asked me, how do you get carded with a lance? You want to know how lances get carded? Either mistiming a parry, or they get hit from behind their shield, which can happen. That's how you get carded as a lance user. Sometimes also you just get overwhelmed because you don't have enough stamina to withstand the onslaught. That's how lance users get carded, and that's how I get carded. Okay. Let's board Flight Zoshia, and we're gonna give a little bit of a nice massage treatment of knives to the back for this monster. Yeah? Trying to knock me off? Yeah, you're not gonna do it to me today, buddy. Sorry! Boop! There's a wound on the horn. It's gone now, though. Oh. I see that. Yeah, that's how lance users get carded. You wanna know how I would get carded? A shield just fails to actually be a shield at times. Okay, now he's really mad. And it's time for pain. Time that by a mile. Ah, fuck. Yeah, like, the thing about lances, it's all about parry timings and everything, and if you miss your parry, you're pretty much screwed. Nope! You're not roaring in my face, buddy. Sorry. Oh shit, I knocked it out! Oh shit! I see what it's doing. Ah, my face. Well, this is a good time to sharpen. Okay, you gonna bring fire at me, buddy? It's gonna take a lot more than simply just... Damn it! Agitator's active. Woo! What? Yeah, that's how you die as a Lance user, by the way. That's how you die. Available. Let's go for it. Now we can sever it. We also can do this to him. As I whip it completely. Ow. Also, the tail's been cut. Nice. What? Oh no. Yep, I thought that was gonna happen. Yeah, see, that's usually how I get carded as a Lance user, chat. That's how I get carded. I get hit from behind my shield. Oh, there was lightning right there. Cool. It's fine, he's just very angry. What's he aiming at? Ow! Wait, what? Why'd I do that? Oh my god, I'm so dead. Woo! Oh, Flareon. Oh, thank you so much, buddy. There we go. Woo! Hey, we can make the heavy bowgun! Hey, we can make a second weapon! What other weapon should we upgrade, chat? Honestly, let's just make let's make the full armor set first, and then we'll make the rest of the weapons. I think that's kind of what I want to do. And then we'll start making, because, like, I do want to learn a fourth weapon. I just haven't decided which weapon yet, you know? Because I love the heavy bowgun, I love the lance. Well, the gun lance we're also going to learn, because the white flame gun lance is a normal shelling weapon. And I'm a big fan of normal shelling gun lances. Like, you all don't know. I am, like, a massive fan of them. Did we get any good ones? Oh, shit, there's a blast attack infusion. Nice. So, and yes, before anybody says the white shelling lance is the better one, listen. It can be as good as it wants to be, but I prefer normal shelling.
Come on over.
Okay. Let's make the bowgun, and we're gonna take it for a spin. Well, I'm gonna make the build first, and then we're gonna take it out for a spin.
Can I proceed?
Watch this. All right.
Okay, so let's go ahead and make it real quick. Actually, let's make the gun. Let's start forging the gun lance. By the way, chat, if people want to come hunt, exclamation point WL for the Wilds lobby that we're in. We always do private lobbies with our community,
All right.
as it gives more people a chance to get in here and play the video game with me, if they wish to choose. You can come hunt if you want. You don't have to. You can just ignore hunting altogether, but it's up to you. Okay, we're gonna customize the bowgun. We're gonna do, instead of elemental boost magazine, we're gonna do pierce, because I think this is basically a sniper rifle. Ignition mode upgrade is perfectly fine. We have Wyvern Blast, and we're gonna do Wyvern Counter. So it only goes up to level 1? So this only has level 1 pierce ammo. Am I seeing this correctly? Oh, you know what? Maybe this is a, hold on. Maybe we treat this like a, maybe we treat this, okay, I know exactly what we're gonna do with this, so, let's go with Okay, so before we do anything, let's go to our heavy bowgun setup. Is this the same set? Yes, this is exactly the same set. Okay. So we're gonna take our current bowgun. We're gonna equip this bad boy. Dude, look at that! It looks so sick! Okay. We're gonna put the thing here. So we're gonna put... I think this one's to be a special ammo gun. So we're gonna treat it like such. So where's my true shot? Not artillery. Not precise. We're looking for true shot. Do we only have one true shot? There's no way. We only have 2 true shot gems. Interesting. Okay, well, that's fine. We're gonna make this crit. Or we make this pure attack. Well, we're basically a crit, so let's go ahead and just do crit. And then we'll do a singular focus decoration to get the meter back as fast as possible. Or we do offensive guard for even more damage, which I think is kind of what we're gonna do. This thing's not gonna be able to block everything, so we're gonna have to figure that out. Okay, so we need focus attack, I think? Or critical strike. Because we're not doing, what does this have for crit? Oh, it also can heal. It also has thunder ammo? Okay. I see. I see. This thing wants to be a sniper rifle, is what I'm understanding with this weapon. So we do... Is there a level 1 focus gem? I think there is, if I'm not mistaken. Let's do... Crit. We need a crit gem. Deco. Critical. We'll put that on here. And then we need... Oh, we don't... Okay, there's no such thing as a focus thing. It has Slugger on it, though. Oh, wait, what am I doing? Here we have it. Do we have something for focus? We do. Okay, so this will allow me to get it back even faster. We also could add a critical deco to even increase our crit even more. But if I understand how this weapon's gonna play out, we're gonna have non-stop... Honestly, let's do crit level 4 because we're gonna get weakness exploit, maximum might, flare, part breaker, meal, all of that. Okay, so we don't need this maximum might gem. We did learn that the other day. I do think destroyer is kind of what we want. We also need agitator. Honestly, this is just a straight up crit weapon, so we're just gonna crit. I think we add to our crit capabilities. And we do... Well, this also gives me a reason to drop the gore set. Because although antivirus is quite convenient, it's not really necessary. So there is a world where we change the gore pieces out for something else. But for now, we're just gonna stick with what we know. Let's do a little heartbreaker here. So that way we can keep that going. Protection, protection, sane. Okay. So let's try this baby out against Dude, this thing looks sick! Okay, let's try it against Oshia. Yeah, this thing is meant to be it's basically my plasma sniper, my Gauss rifle. That's the way that I try it. I may die, but that's fine. We'll give it a shot.
Quest accepted.
So I don't have guard up, which is going to be a downfall for this weapon, but that being said, I don't really need that much guard up. Although we could change the focus decoration for a guard decoration. Wait, actually, you know, what am I doing? Let's get offensive guard going. So we're not going to be able to block his, like, so Shia has a bunch of unblockable attacks. So the question is, do we want to do, shield for guard up? I think we do, because we don't need guard, we just need that. We just need the ability to block what's about to hit us. Because the shield has built-in guard level 3, by the way. At least that's how I understood it. But I don't know that it translates the same as it did in the previous game.
We received supply items. Don't let them get away.
Okay, there's a potential that I die really quickly, but that's okay. The whole point of this weapon is to basically get my meter back as fast as humanly possible. Oh yeah, this is exactly what I think. Ow! Why I did that? Oh god. Maybe raw damage is gonna be the play for this weapon. Maybe we do super recovery instead of breaking parts. Dude, this weapon sounds like it has a, this weapon sounds like it has a muzzle, like a silencer on the end. I actually kinda like that. That's pretty cool. Oh god, I forgot about the will crystals. Can I help you? I do think offensive guard would actually be really good for this weapon. I think a raw damage build is kind of what I want for this thing. So I think agitator with what I do is going to be pretty much mandatory. Ow! That's fair. I also think Gore is not working with this set. Antivirus is great, but I think Gore set is, like, for crit damage is fine. But there is an argument for not wanting to use it. I think, I honestly think this monster set with Arc Belt set would actually be really good. Because we would get Agitator and Super Recovery. This set to his high raw damage is kind of where I see this weapon. I really like the sound of it. And I also really like the look of it, so we're definitely gonna make a build with it. Yeah, I think Gore's set is kind of out the window. And so she is set with Agitator and pure raw damage with attack boost. And with weakness exploit is gonna be the play here. I think we're gonna mimic our build with and honestly, we can also do peak performance if that's what we're doing. Because we're always going to be healing. Okay, it's easier to move around on your Sacred back here. Yeah, this is the ultimate special ammo bowgun. Like, ow. It very much obtains what I wanted to do. Yeah, super recovery plus the part break is kind of what we want, chat. terrified about landing that. Oh, I'm so dead. Yeah, that's unfortunate. There was literally nothing I could do. Not only did Soshia knock me on my ass, he also threw fire in my face. That was just an immediate death waiting to happen. Yeah, okay. So, I definitely like this weapon a lot. And I think we're definitely going to make a build around it. Now that I know what I know, I don't exactly need, well, I need weakness exploit, but I don't need crit damage, you know? So I think we'll just combine agitator and peak performance together, and drop maximum might, because we don't need that much crit with this weapon. Friggin' missed. Ow, coming in, reload! Ah! It hurts! One of these is hurt. I just gotta figure. Oh, your face is hurt. That's what's hurt. Yeah, honestly, this build might work with peak performance and arc build. We just go for a very high raw damage. Okay, we need to talk about this, buddy. You need to leave me alone. I know I'm not in critical range, but I don't have a choice in the matter. Yeah, imagine if one of those piercing bullets did like 50 damage a hit. Dude, you gotta calm down! You gotta calm down, Toshia! Also, I lost my, okay. Maybe offensive guard iron wall would also be better for what we're doing, because, like, that way we have a little bit of guard, you know? Just a tad. Like I said, I was gonna die a lot with this thing. Not because it's the heavy bowgun, but because I don't have a lot of built-in ammo on it. You wanna talk about it, buddy? Okay, you need to stop that. That hurts. What? Huh? How did that hit me? How did my shield not block that? Did I mistime it or something? Not exactly sure. Oh no. Yeah, okay, we're gonna change our build around slightly. I think Flare plus Agitator plus, like, I think Arcveld plus this would be really good for me. And then we can also, sneak in some peak performance. And let's just go raw damage, because we don't need crit anymore. Crit rate matters, but we have weakness exploit. So we can just change that around. Because I'm pretty sure super recovery plus Arcveld set bonus plus part breaker plus all of these benefits would literally carry me. I think we're gonna mimic our world's build. Dude, that hurt a lot. Also, if we're gonna continue trying this heavy bowgun build, we need to verify whether or not I can block an onslaught from Zoshia. Because I cannot block that stuff to save my life. So here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna change our armor around. So, we're gonna change our equipment. I think these stay. But we're gonna go ahead and forge and upgrade armor. And we're definitely gonna go with the pants. For Agitator with Coalescence, we're gonna lose a level 3 Deco, but that's fine. Or we could go with... Ooh, Elemental Absorption would also be really good. Because that means that we would take less damage from any element. But also... well, I guess that requires me to use... Okay, so if we're gonna drop Gore Set, we need peak performance. Chat, my ads are playing. I'm gonna get up and stretch and take a quick break. During this time, I hope you all will do the same. Oh, this has peak performance across the board. This also says foray, but I don't really care about that. I guess Uzduna would also be really good. Okay, Uzduna braces and pants are kind of what we want. Because we're gonna I think these two matter a lot. We probably could drop Part Breaker down to level 1 because we don't need that much Part Breaker. We definitely want, I think we want pants and boots. This will make up for, so the Uzduna gloves will make up for the fact that we don't have any more level 3 decos. So we'll go from 2 level 2s to 2 a level 3 and level 1s. So I think that's going to be our play here. So let's go ahead and just, okay. So we need to get a pair of pants. So we need the Black Ember Mass. Wait. Yeah, we need Black Ember Mass and then this. And then we can also throw on recovery speed for everything. With Divine Protection. I think that's kind of what we're gonna do. The other thing is we do have Dahad's agitator capabilities. We could throw an agitator from Jin Dahad. But honestly, I feel like Jin Dahad is not really worth it for what we're trying to do. So I think, and I think we're definitely gonna top off agitator with our, well, agitator is also a level 3 deco. Peak performance isn't. So, let's put it this way. So, let's assume that we're changing everything. So we're going to change this to the Uzduna pants. We're going to change this to the Uzduna greaves. Oh, sorry, to a different pair of greaves. We need something that fits here. Because we're done with, we are done with Gore set for this particular character. Or for this particular build. Right? So, we're gonna have the Gore boots for the time being, because we don't really have any other pair of boots. I think we drop Maximum Might, and we go for Agitator. We also could do Burst. Burst is also something that we could do. That requires me to use that Burst. Let's do okay, how do we upgrade Agitator? I want to upgrade this, how do we upgrade this Agitator? We need a Guardian Rathalos Ruby. Okay, so we need a guaranteed Guardian Rathalos Ruby. Yeah, we're gonna be a little bit all over the place for the time being. I think this needs to be changed to offensive guard and attack. Or attack up, level 3. Because honestly, we're not gonna be able to block against everything, so I think just doing, I think just having raw damage is going to be the play here. Because we have weakness exploits, so there's not really any reason for us to worry about crit. Because we're going to have so much raw damage up that our crits are just going to... We could just do guard level 3 and just survive everything. But I do think an attack gem is the play here. Yeah, we're we're not gonna worry about this heavy bowgun. Okay, so for Ray... Okay, so we have peak performance level 4. We're dropping maximum might, because we don't need it anymore. We're gonna put on peak performance right there. We're going to drop the antivirus. We're gonna swap antivirus for, recovery. Because we want recovery speed. We want as much recovery speed as possible. Because this is how our set's gonna work out, right? Or sorry, medicine is what we want. Medicine increases the healing power, right? Yes, okay. So that way, whenever we break a part, we're gonna always have that. This is... agitator. Because we want agitator here. Our build is gonna look a little bit goofy, but we're not here for... I'm not here for, making my build look the best. We're here to make it work and try to refine it. I do have a Guardian Rathalos that is a guaranteed ruby, so we can't upgrade the agitator thing. Where's that medicine? There we go. So now we have recovery up, so whenever we heal off of a wound, or we proc super recovery, we're always gonna heal off of it. This will be changed slightly around, but that's okay. Okay, we're gonna drop Mighty, and we're gonna go with this here. So we have peak performance level 5, guard up. Honestly, I feel like guard up is unnecessary now. Because we just need to avoid most hits. And I'd say let's do, let's just do iron wall so we can tank a little bit more. Okay, I think that's good. I think that's a start in the right direction. So we have agitator level 3, weakness exploit, flare, light resistance. We're still maintaining our capabilities. I really wish we had access to a level 3 deco, but I think we're gonna get that from here. Well, we're gonna get that from here. Problem is that, well, I mean, we could do peak performance without the need of having to have the set, so technically we could just use a different pair of gloves. We could do guild aids for that level 3 deco slot. We also could just do Guardian Arkfeld for all the level 1 decos, so that way we can put all our level 1 decos in one spot. Anyways, let's take this build out for a spin. I'm gonna throw up this Guardian Rathalos quest real quick. And we're gonna grab this ruby real quick before I forget. And we're gonna give this build a shot. See how it feels? Because the idea behind this build is since we have super recovery, instant heal, we're gonna be at peak performance all the time, as we're just gonna heal all the time. And then we also can heal ourselves via the little recovery thing on the ground. So we have loads of ways to do this. So what this is probably going to result in is that we will have basically peak performance up all the time, and then we're going to have Agitator going all the time, and we're always going to have some sort of form of damage increase. And they're both going to be widely acceptable. Now, the problem with this change of build is that we got to learn how to deal with, we gotta be smarter about what we're doing. Oh. I just realized there's something wrong with the title for the stream because it says that I'm doing YouTube, but it's for the, this place where we're posting all of our VODs and stuff now since, Twitch made that change. Behind my shield? Dude, I'm just getting pelted by this monster. Dude, I'm a potato! Ow! Ow! Dude, I am getting absolutely destroyed by this monster. That's okay. We're playing with a new build, so we gotta get used to it. And we're not exactly full build yet. Now, there is one flaw with this heavy bowgun specifically, chat. There's one major flaw. Is that there's no status condition application on this weapon, so I can't paralyze this or put it to sleep. But that being said, it doesn't have to do that. That is more of a conveniency than anything. Also, he went all the way up here. What the hell? He did not stop. He did not just go and grab 200. He just basically ran off. And yes, I'm fully aware that my own Palico has saved me. How did I miss that? We also gotta upgrade our armor set, or we're gonna get one-shotted all the time, by the way. What? Dude, what is going on with me? Oh, no. No! Dude, I am, like, whiffing every single weak point hit. That's okay. Been a while since I've used the heavy bowgun. So why did I choose the heavy bowgun over the lance and the hunting horn, by the way? It's because I did originally start prepping for wild with the heavy bowgun in mind, and obviously I fell in love with the lance and the hunting horn thereafter. But I haven't found a heavy bowgun build that I really enjoyed. And I feel like this one has become one that I actually quite like. This one perk on this one weapon has made things very interesting for me. What? Oh, I got knocked over by something else. Now, it does slap, by the way. That is unfortunate. There we go. He repaired it just as I shot it. Why am I getting attacked by every small monster now? I missed. Dude, this is mega unfortunate. Oh my, I rolled right into that for no reason. Ow, dude. Why is my weapon not ready fast enough? I'm so confused right now. Well, he's almost capable, so.
Don't worry, you got him next time.
Like I said, we changed the build. We're no longer gore related. I rolled right into that. I did that to myself. Wow. Okay. Sorry, chat. You had to watch me fumble so much.
Well, looks like the monster
But,
dropped something.
like I said, it's a build change. That's for sure. It is a build change. Maybe Burst would actually be better for this instead of Agitator, because I feel like Burst would always be effective. Considering that I'm always going to be proccing it. Okay, well, we don't have to hunt that thing anymore, so we're good.
You were amazing as always.
I do believe I can make it work. Also, I don't think which ammo type I use matters. Hey, we got two. Nice. Guess we need another one for something. Wait, I was also working on another build, so maybe we might try that. Super recovery with the Scorcher stuff, I think is what I was working on.
Come on over.
But let's make this set real quick. Upgrade from box, talisman, challenger, boom. Okay, so now we have level 4 agitator. Okay. So before we continue, though,
Safe wanderings.
let me figure out what we're doing here. Let's upgrade. I do think super recovery might be better than the other one. So let's change equipment here. The blight resistance is nice, but honestly, I think super recovery is kind of the play here, because we get agitator. Honestly, I do think this is the play, actually, because we heal at such a fast rate now that actually, we'll do... We'll do jumping here. We'll do recovery. Or sorry, medicine. We heal at a very crazy rate. I think I was also looking at this here. Hold on. I think we can make this work, chat. One second. One second. Maybe we don't need, maybe we just do... Hold on. What was it? The Rathalos gloves I was working on? We would lose peak performance level 5. What are these? The Guardian Rathalos gloves? Yes. Okay, so we do that. And then we do, peak performance. Right? Maintain that. We do... Divine Protection. And we do medicine. So now we have recovery up, recovery speed. And then we have, what was it? Guardian Rathalos boots was the other one I made? This will give us weakness exploit. This would also give us Scorcher and all of the other goodies. We would lose a bunch of other stuff, so we're gonna have to keep that in mind. And then we put this on. Honestly, let's keep free meal going. We don't need that much recovery. Let's do free meal. This is satiated, right? Okay, there we go. So we have satiated going. So technically, this would be what our build is now. We have to keep the Uthduna set going though, because we need peak performance more than anything. And now we're gonna upgrade. Let's upgrade the lower armors, because they're like, this defense value is gonna hurt. Like, we will get one shot, by the way. Like, there's no doubt in my mind about that. We are gonna get one shot.
A sage choice.
But if I understand how this is gonna work, let's go ahead and save this to this loadout right here, because this is basically gonna be what this build is for a little bit. So we get extra fire damage on top of every hit, and then on top of every hit, we also have Agitator going. Agitator is now level 5, so when the monster gets mad, we do far more damage than we did before. We have weakness exploit level 4, so we're always going to be critting. We have peak performance, which also means that we're going to be critting, or doing lots of damage when we're at full health, which will be practically all the time. Now the other thing we could do is that we could make the pants for this armor set, which also has Agitator and Coalescence, but that requires us to change that. I don't think Counter-Strike's that great for this build, so we're not gonna do Counter-Strike. Let's go do a Zoshia and see how this feels.
I heard from the others.
Oh, I need to buy a bunch of ammo. That I had from Parman? Yeah, that's what I was gonna do. Oh, I get a free meal from the All Harkin, which the Suja food is my favorite. Yeah, we're gonna make a bunch of armor spheres from all the stuff that we farmed. Although I am running low on that, so... Maybe we could use some of our gems? Because, honestly, like, we're gonna fight this thing a lot, so I could use some of the gems to upgrade my current armor set. Where the hell is the all Harkin? There she is.
Welcome. Come right. Understood.
But this is a way to make this build work, so we'll see how it feels. Let's go here, because the ship is here.
Go. Don't be shy. Have a look.
I will get one shot, by the way. Oh, there's a barrel bowling voucher. I'm actually gonna buy those.
Yeah. It's all yours.
Because those result in some good stuff.
Yeah. It's all yours.
Honestly, we have Guardian Rathalos rubies to get rid of now, so we're probably gonna use those as well. Yeah, this build is gonna be a little bit all over the place, but that's the part of build crafting, chat. The best part about build crafting is making a build and seeing it fail, and then making a build and then making a build that you know, then defaulting to some random build that someone told me about. You know, I love build crafting. It's one of my favorite things. Let's see here. Oh, I have 4 Jindahad ice gems. Those can be used. Dude, I have so many Jindahad stuff. Actually, I don't want to use my ice gems because I'm still trying to make Jindahad's armor. We're gonna hold out on that. We're gonna fight a bunch of fire monkey anyway. What's a monster that we have a lot of stuff of? We are planning to fight Gore in the future, so this is perfectly fine. Arveld is also on the docket of stuff that I want to fight again, because I do need some stuff from him. Well, this is 1,000 a pop. Dear God. Oh wait, Jua was something that we fought a lot of. Okay.
You got it. See ya.
Okay.
Hey.
Great armor. Are we gonna even have enough? Oh, we will. Okay. Let's do the lower tier armors, because this armor's fine.
What are we making today?
We'll upgrade from box. So we'll do the gloves first. Wow, that is a massive, massive one. Okay.
I'm ready to work.
Honestly, this will be very expensive, but very worth it. So I'm not really too worried about that. Okay, I guess we're gonna get more armor, heavy armor spheres here.
Fit you to a T.
No, I don't care about ore.
Make use of that.
Oh, we did find a bunch of this monster. So, yeah, it's fire chicken. We're gonna find a bunch of fire chicken in the future, anyways, because the fire chicken is getting the we're getting that special event back. We have a bunch of Balahara stuff that we need to deal with. Dude, I have so much gin to hide stuff, it's crazy. I guess we're gonna fight some Arkfelds anyway, because I need to make some Arkfeld weaponry. Okay, so we got 9 armor spheres.
You got it.
Arkfeld is something that I fight quite regularly, and, you know, there's a possibility that we're gonna get an event quest for it, like a Arc-tempered variant of it, so.
Yep.
With even crazier gear. Okay, so we're gonna upgrade from Bucks. We're gonna do the legs. We're gonna go back to doing this. We're gonna max that out.
Ready to get to work?
So we don't get one shot by the boss. Or by the monster. And we'll do up to level 3 for this. Okay, I think we're good. We'll get most of our heavy armor spheres from Zoshia. So, what's my defense value right now? I'm kind of afraid to look at this, but I don't have a choice to matter. Defense value is 406. That's not that great, but whatever. Let's try out this build. Let's see how it fares against the man himself. Eva starting the sing? Oh, well. I already started it.
Commencing quest now. Are you prepared?
Okay, so we do not have guard up, so, anymore. So we can't block his flamethrower. But we do have evade extender, so we should be okay. We also have a lot of fire resistance now, which is also quite hilarious. Also, maybe Corrupted Mantle is not the play here. Yeah, if we get super recovery going at level 4, I think we should be able to we should be okay. I'm gonna verify. Can I block his fireball? Okay, well, I guess we'll know here in a second. Ow. Okay, we can block the fireball. That's good to know. We can block the fireball. Okay. So we do have a solution to our problem. I think Scorcher is unnecessary, though. I will say, this build worked out beautifully, by the way. Problem is, peak performance is not activating properly. So, well, I think we need more recovery speed, I think. I think super recovery is gonna be something that we're gonna have to stack up, I think, for this build to work. Ow. Yeah, I do think mending is gonna be better. I think the mending, mantle will be better to keep me going and top me off. So the question is, how am I gonna get peak performance going? I guess if we get full agitator from this armor set, much like we did with the Brachy set, and we have peak performance going, we probably could just do the peak performance, What? Okay, you need to calm down there, sir. I'm not done yet. mistimed the, I think he's in range for that. Yeah, he is! Oh my god, are you kidding me? Yeah. We survived all that, and I don't even know how. I really do miss my, the wyvern snipe, though, chat. Being able to pierce the skull of this monster and see all the explosions. I kinda do miss that bud. Dude, the amount of ticks that are going off is crazy. Okay, here we go, lightning boy. Woo! I got saved right there. Ow, never mind. Honestly, I think, we'll put in the arc belt set with this. I think having the ability to heal off of a wound while also recovering will give me, like, a nice little pocket heal, too. Woo! Oh my lord! Thank you, Flareon! Holy crap! Calm down, Soshia. It ain't worth it, man. Oh, the snipe! Oh! you. The tail just saved my life. Oh yeah, that's right. This monster hasn't been mounted yet. Actually, keep him like that. Yeah! Oh, the freaking wounds! Now imagine part breaker on that chat. I know there's a wound somewhere. There it is. Yeah, I'm loving this build, man. It's pretty crazy. Because, like, every single pierce through the target, it works exactly like any piercing capability. Basically does damage and has a chance to proc the white flames effect, which I think is cool. I think this was made for this style of bowgun. For me, at least. And that's what I'm here for. It, like, works. It truly does. It actually could work with the paralysis bowgun, too, oddly enough. Which, there is consideration there. We could make this work with the paralysis bowgun. This build. Possibility there. Okay. I will say that we are going to change out the Scorcher side of it, though.
Yep.
So, let's think about it this way.
What are we making?
So, if we make... So, I think having peak performance on the pants is, like, mandatory. But Agitator is so much stronger than peak performance is. Plus, we don't have the deco for peak performance. Or, sorry, we wouldn't have the deco for Agitator here, right? Because this has... This is a Challenger deco, right? You have a Challenger jewel? Yeah. So, theoretically speaking, we could just grab this, this pair of pants, keep Agitator going. This would bring us up to, because honestly, I think Super Recovery is just kind of like, or we could go with Arkfeld's set, and we would get Flare going level 2, and then we do Weakness Exploit level 1, and then we could deco for peak performance, and then maintain Agitator. And then we would have a pocket heal on every wound that we make. We actually could just do this across the board if we really wanted to. Because this would give us... There's also an argument for doing this. We could do agitators, pants, and boots. Oh, I need a Gormagala gem? I just got rid of all my Gormagala gems. Oops. I need an Arkfell gem and a Gormagala gem. If we're gonna do super recovery level 4. But we're losing a lot of weakness exploit. Maybe we just do Guardian Arkfell gloves and this for the extra deco slot. And we'll have the pocket heal on top of peak performance. I think that is the play. So let's do it this way. Let's do Guardian Arkfell gloves. Guardian Arkfell boots. We'll have elemental absorption going, and we'll fix our stats this way. So we don't, so jumping is no longer necessary. We'll do flawless for peak performance level 3. We have weakness exploit level 5, which is insanity, by the way. We have protection. We need challenger. Okay, so agitator is level 5 regardless of what we do, which is good. So we've maintained our agitator. Honestly, I think peak performance being level 3 is perfectly fine, because weakness exploit is going to take up the mantle of that. Since we're going to be critting all the time, this can be changed to a crit gem now. Crit deco. And I think we're going to put on offensive guard on our... Well, actually, I think we'll be okay. Let's just take this off of this for now. So I think that will give us crit, which allows us to have even more damage. I think we don't need guard that much, so what we'll do is we'll do crit level 4. So we have even higher crit damage overall. That way we have crit level 4 on top of our weakness exploit and peak performance. Okay, so recovery up. We have that going. We don't need 2 things associated. So what we'll do is we'll drop 1 divine protection. And we'll grab recovery speed. Sorry, recovery up. Or sorry, medicine. Where is it? We need medicine. Okay, there it is. So now we have recovery up, recovery speed. We'll drop 1 satiated for recovery speed. Because we're going to heal a lot anyway. Man, this build is actually coming together. We also have elemental absorption, so if we do get hit, we do have a chance to survive most onslaughts. Our defense value goes down to 363, which is unfortunate. But that being said, we have options here. But yeah, let's take this. Let's take this through. Let's take this for a whirl through the. Oh wait, actually, hold on. Customized bowgun. Okay, this one can be changed. So let's change this out for this. Because this is gonna get... Well, actually, I don't know. I don't really care to do that. I think this is also mandatory. Because I feel like we're not doing counters. Okay. So we have that going. Okay, let's take this for a spin in the confrontation with, against Oshiagan. We have reasons to maintain this. We also have a reason to hunt down a Gormagala, so... Heavy Bowgun. Back to the rotation. So now we heal, so not only do we make wounds, we heal off of them almost instantly. Actually, you know what we could do, chat? Hold on. We could change this Flawless gem. We could go down to peak performance level 2. And what we could do is we could do Destroyer. So we have, some Part Breaker to go with our flaying capabilities. Right? Actually, we don't exactly have that. Honestly, let's just make wounds and break them. That's kind of what we're gonna do. Jump in is basically mandatory for me because I need to avoid some of the hits too. So, let's give this a shot. Okay, let's take this for a spin shot. Off to Zoshia number... I lost track. Well, we did get the title earlier, so we're probably at 17 kills so far of this monster.
Have everything?
Oh wait, I need to replenish my ammo. That's been something I've been meaning to do for a while, I just haven't done it. Transfer items, ammo pouch. Am I out of recovery ammo? I am. Okay. Oh, I need to change this to the Mending Mantle. Did not deserve that, Zoshia! That's my Palico you just blasted! camera keeps, like, locking onto it. I'm not trying to lock onto... Wow, we're actually killing it really fast, by the way. Now, realistically speaking, we could do this with a machine gun. We could do minigun stuff, but honestly, I think, I honestly love the plasma bullet a lot more. What? Woo! The crazy part about this effect, by the way, is that even if I'm not in critical distance, super critical distance with this weapon, the 50%, the 50 damage will still activate. god, dude. The amount of projectiles I have to deflect is insane, by the way. Oh my god. I'm so happy he whipped! What? Ooh. Oh my lord. Wow, are you kidding me right now? Ooh. I was trying to hit his wound that's clearly on his, like, wing claw or whatever you want to call it. On the talon. And I whipped every single projectile, by the way. Well, this is unfortunate. I'm just getting wombo combo. Damn it! Got it. Oh god. you kidding me? I'm gonna get carded! I can't do it! When I get locked into a blocking fiesta, I just get carded the entire time. I'm just gonna get carded every time. That's the only downside to the Heavy Bowgun shield, is that, like, you can get, like, stuck in a perpetual loop of blocking, and you just auto-die. Dude, there's a freaking moon somewhere. I have no idea where it is. Oh, you know what I haven't done? I haven't mounted this guy yet. I haven't mounted Soshia yet. There it is. I whiffed. Yeah, this build definitely does work. Oh my god. Got it. Man, I'm gonna get carded again because I'm just gonna get wobbled to death. Dude, are you kidding me? I'm getting comboed by his little lightning bolts. There we go. Oh, we got it. Oh. Yeah, this build is great, chat. It worked out beautifully, actually. And I think once we figure out a way to, like, recover... I don't think the Corrupted Mantle's the play here. Like, it's great damage escalation, but I feel like the Mending Mantle will literally keep me topped off. And that's kind of what I want, you know? I think the Mending Mantle with the recovery speed and recovery up is going to keep me at peak performance all the time, which is kind of what I want. And what I'm hoping to maintain. 21 minutes. That's not bad for a build chest. We also got carded, so. It is such a crazy cool aesthetic. Okay. So we're gonna switch back to the lance. I think I found the build for the bowgun.
Yep.
And I think we're gonna maintain it. I will do one thing though, before we do anything. I think we're gonna forge an Ardian weapon, and I think we're gonna do a paralysis attack infused bowgun. I think we're gonna do that.
Ready to get to work?
Reinforce.
Okay.
I think
let's crack
this
the ancient
bowgun,
mysteries.
I think this bowgun can be deleted, by the way. The blast one. Well, I guess I can't delete it because it's in my inventory, huh?
All right. Let's
Oh, wait,
see
no.
what
Here we
can
go.
come up with.
I think this bowgun has, used its last thing for me. Change equipment. I think, a paralysis bowgun is kind of what we want. And I think for this build specifically, I think it's going to work out just fine.
Hello.
And we want to upgrade... We want to upgrade this bad boy. And we want to put on... we're going to replicate the thing above. So we're going to do... Crit.
Hello.
We're going to do a critical jewel. And then we're going to do... True shot. This true shot is babe when it comes to this thing. If I can find it. I know I have another one somewhere. Well, actually, I'll just remove it from the other bowguns. Because we have so many of them. Oh, is that my only one? No way. I know I have another bowgun with it somewhere. There's no way. Okay, here we go. Beautiful. And then we're gonna go ahead and dismantle all of the other bowguns, and then we're gonna upgrade this one. We're gonna upgrade them.
Look good.
Because the blast bowgun doesn't do what you want it to do. It kind of sucks. I also want to, like, save some of my Ardian weaponry. What is this one? Paralysis one? We could definitely save this one. I think we're okay. Okay, so we have a lot more,
Okay, let's crack a few ancient mysteries.
we have a lot more of this than we did before. That's for sure. Okay.
Ready to work.
Let's see what this got.
Hello.
Double attack boost, double capacity boost, compared to the one that we have right now.
Who doesn't love a little ancient technology?
Change equipment. Yeah, double attack boost, double capacity boost, and one crit. I think that's kind of the play. Because that gives us more ammo to work with. Then we can get, we can put sniper on it. Right? This is the one that we just upgraded? Double attack boost, one affinity, double capacity boost. I think this is the play. And we're gonna remove everything from this other one. So we're gonna do... which one is on this one? Okay. Offensive guard. And then we'll remove this. Beautiful! And then we'll save this. So now we get a little extra damage on top of our weakness exploit. We also get offensive guard, which is kind of mandatory considering that We've been, like, perfect parrying everything in our face, and we have yet to take advantage of it in the way that we should. Okay, I do want to start dismantling a bunch of these, arty weapons, though. Because we have, like, hundreds of them. Like, I think this one can now be dismantled. This one is the one that we use. Let's dismantle this one. The skyscraper is the one that I use, right? Is this the current one that I use? Which one's the skyscraper that I use now? Is it this one? Oh, this one doesn't have the decoration in it. That's fine. We'll dismantle this one. Let's go ahead and save this loadout. Let's go back to this bad boy. Agitated level 4, critical boost, offensive guard. Okay, that's all good. What was the change here? No, this is exactly what we had before. We're gonna do a run of Zoshia with this lance, and then we're gonna switch over to, I think, Path of Exile 2, by the way. That was a lot of work, but we got there. That was a lot of work. To get that set up, by the way.
Let's be on our way.
Okay. I think we'll be okay. I did not mean to do that. On me. Dude, I'm gonna die. Yeah, Auntie, how do you die as a lance user? That is just how. You counter-strike at the wrong time and pay for it. God, dude. This is how you die, is it? The lance user, chat. Yeah, like that. You get hit twice by one ability. Yes, that's how you get killed by that's how you get killed by a single hit, is that any multi-hit can really mess you up as a Lance user.
Are you alright? Take a second to restock your supplies before I
Because sometimes you, the monster will do one hit, and you only need to take the hit once. And then you counterattack, and it turns out it's a multi-hit, and you just straight up die. That's how you die as a Lance user. Oh my god. That was bad timing. See? And then you try to perfect guard and fail. There we go. What? Wait, it blocked and it still didn't work? That's unfortunate. Okay, well that's unfortunate. I like how he missed me, but that completely. Oh my lord, I mistimed that. That was on me. I don't know why I did that. Ow. know why I responded with that. Come on, baby. There we go. Fuck me. Come on, heal. Come on, come over here. What? There we go. What? That's how I get carded as a freaking Lance user, chat. Sometimes the attack just ignores the fact that I'm guarding. What? What do you hit me with? There we go. Woo! That was a hunt, chat. That was a hunt. Oh. Yeah, see that, so the downside to the Lance against something like this monster is that if you mistime a single block, you're dead. Like, you can either get comboed to death or you, get locked into a blocking fiesta that if you do not have the stamina to sustain it, you're screwed. It's very evident when that happens, and it's very...
Good boy.
But, that being said, we did do well. Okay, chat, we're gonna switch over to Path of Exile 2. I'm gonna take a quick break. I'm gonna change directories. When we get back, we're gonna do some PoE 2, because I'm actually enjoying PoE 2. Like, I'm having a lot of fun with it. We're enjoying the Zoshia stuff. I'm not trying to overdo it, because we're gonna be playing tomorrow anyway. But I do want to get my